Monday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, these beautiful Chaos Border oversleeves are going to be up on Sleeve Chief, along with, yes, the Chaos Harbingers of Blackluster Soldier and Chaos Emperor. These look fantastic. The Endless Chaos playmat, and this amazing 3D printed deck box, and the inside is absolutely gorgeous. You guys can use discount code MCO40 over on Sleeve Chief and save on your purchase. I'll leave a link down below so you guys can be ready. MCO40. Sure, you guys smash the living crap out of that subscribe button. Leave a comment down below and tell me what you guys think about Legacy of Destruction and how you are excited to see this set actually have an impact on the future of the game. So we pulled up UU prices here. I wanted to just deep dive in here and take a look at some of, the cards back here. But man, oh man, Gandora, for the holographic rare, this thing was only like $10 based off of yen conversion, which is crazy. Then the final Magician of Bonds and Unity. Finally, man, this thing is 24,800. What's that, like 230, 220? I see that they have a lot of quarter centuries that are cratered off of the market. One of which here is the Silent Magician. Okay, so Yugi's cards, interesting. That's not something I expected to see. And is this the Ancient Gear Golem? Yes, it is. I forgot the Ancient Gear Golem cards were in here. But this thing was like under $20, so perfectly understandable. Wow, this is $200+. Well, I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Waifu tax and everything, right? Like, it makes sense, I guess. Interesting. Wow, this was... No wonder why this sold out. Huh. I mean, the Melodious player's eating good if their boss monster for quarter century is cheap. Under $300 for the Nightmare Magician. That's so stupid. The Judgment Dragon's only $25. The Minerva also sold out at under $60. Well, Lightsworn players, I guess, eating good out here. Good stuff. And then, of course, the Pyramid of Light for Yugi's cards. This was under 30. This is crazy. The card looks beautiful. Look at that. That's crazy. We also have more Silent Magician buyouts down here in the secret department. Is this our little Pobbler card? Yep, this was the little Pobbler manifestation, secret rare. Nightmare Magician was $45, and then I see that we did have a buyout on the Centurion card. Interesting. Ultimate rares. Oh boy, $5, $5. Nothing crazy bought out down here. Ultra rares. The Sarcophagus sold out at $680. That's interesting. Gandora, $4. All of your ultra rares in this set look very, very straightforward and easy to acquire. Super rares. There's your Magician for $4. I love how the Magician is the most expensive card in the super rare slot. Your most expensive ultra, unironically, is the Verre with, actually, nope, it's the Nightmare Magician, and then the Verre. Okay, yeah, sure, what a set. What was our normal rare? Oh, yes, the Tree, the Dragon, and the Linear Cannon. The Linear Cannon is the meme. Sure. Well, that's Legacy Day 1. Interesting, I will say the least. Like, I didn't expect to see some of this craziness, but okay. Hey, look, it's Mystic Piper. Robbie, check back in on Mystic Piper. How's he doing? Is he having a good time back here? Well, it would have... I'm glad to see that these did calm down a little bit. You have had no sales data on this thing for a little while. But half my comment section was like, I can't... There's like shocked Pikachu faces everywhere when we were looking at this. So I was like, you know what? We got to deep dive back into this guy and take a look. He's calmed down a little bit. It's not good, but he's doing something. Also, Ultimate Rare Future Fusions. This is something that you don't think about looking at all the time. And I don't blame you for that. Mod Play First Ed sold for $50. That's kind of crazy. But you got a lot of heavy play and damage down here. This thing still has 6 pages of listings, which I think is personally good. 53 overall. You start to hit, wow, $70. Near Mint First Edition. $128 for a first ed copy of this. That's kind of crazy, actually. So good stuff to Future Fusion, still doing its thing. Also, Two-Headed King Rex. I also want to point out Brachio Radius down here is a nice $7 card. Excuse me, a nice $4 card. And then two-hit King Rex up here. This was our $7 card. This thing has actual sales data on it, which is kind of stupid. Somebody bought one for $10 like a week ago. Why? Okay, sure. I'm never gonna understand. Gigantic Champion Sargass. You know, these are still $6. I am waiting for the day that we do see this thing get cratered into the ground, though. I think it's a matter of time, though, personally, but we'll have to wait and see. Burning Draw. So there's been some interesting discussion around this card, especially when you're looking at some of the OCG and things that have been happening out here with Salamangreat. You know, all of these decks are ending on these Link 4s right now. And a few people are like, okay, so should we pick up Burning Draws? If you plan on playing Salad, this would be the thing you can only really do it in Salad. It's just you target an opponent's Link 4 and then you get to draw a card for each of its Link rating. And then you can not normal or special summon fire, except for fire for the turn, which you can see that people have been here picking up their copies just to have. People are playing the penny stock market on this, but I don't know. I just wanted to point it back out. Miraculous Descent. Is this an old format thing? Somebody actually spent $19, $18. A light play first ed sold for $7. I don't particularly have any thoughts on that. I guess that's interesting, sure. Grave of the Super Ancient Organism, aka a beautiful side deck card for this format. A lot of people have been looking at this right now. 6, 12, and 7. Okay. That's about what I would expect on our sales data for this, I suppose. Interesting. I don't know. This is one of those cards you might want to consider picking up, just in case you want to have it as a side deck choice. Ultimi Tzolk'in. Wow, these are still $33. Think about that for a second. Yeah, 30, 28, 29. But I mean, you got lowest 27 back here. It's not terrible. The Dimension of Chaos European Special Editions are still $20. That's so stupid crazy to me. Sure. You gotta love your different special editions. Rabinas. Now, this is something that I didn't think I would start to see. But Rabina, just $208, $219, $2. These are the rares, by the way, from the tins. All right, this isn't even the considered higher rarity. This is your lowest. And you've got, you know, a spin up like this doing its thing. Think about that for a second. And following it up is Eagle as well. Both of these guys see basically, okay, so you have some cheap listings here and then they start to gas on up to $2 a piece. You know, it makes you just want to go through bulk and pull these out. But both Eagle and Rabina gaining value. The deck is effectively super cheap. And I guess, once again, the cheaper that things tend to get around here, the more that people want them. Okay. We also have a Bishark back here. Finally, the Duelist pack is gaining something good. $8. Oh, wow. No, actually, these are 10, 11. Wow, you get them, Shark. Finally, a Bishark is something from this stupid Duelist pack. Other than the Forbidden Droplet is finally where... Oh, and the Silent Honor Arc, which is only $13. Boxes of this are still $22. You go get them, Shark. Fish Sonar is actually $8 too. Huh. And the Marincess Dive. Finally, yes. Soul Release. Hey, that is 23 at $15 a Soul Release. Think about that for a second. 11, 15. Yeah. They are moving. 9, 10, 11. You know, we knew this was going to happen. We saw it as a trend. It's good. The Infernal Flame Banshee. Keep an eye on this thing. $60. And then, yes, that is Ultras at $250. They are moving. Up, 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 up. Yeah, this is a upcoming tech trend a few people are talking about. They're like, hey, you know, you might want to play this. Okay. Raceloth, still $32. I love when we have a announced reprint for this. 27, 26, 23. Kashtira players are very, very vocal right now. 23. Theosis, actually, these are still 18, 19 bucks. Yeah. 18, 19 on Theosis. That's pretty normal, I feel like, at this point. Solemn Judgment. No. 73, 73, 74. Okay, yeah, this is pretty... The Ultimate Rares still have some pretty strong value here, actually. That's pretty interesting, okay? And then we have the lifeless leaf fish coming in at $6 to $7. Meanwhile, you have a common still at 22 cents. Yeah, I don't think much has really changed with lifeless leaf fish, but you know, all the little support and things with it. Okay, interesting. So what do you guys think about today's market? Then comment down below when you be welcome to the booster pack. I'll see your beautiful faces back here in a day, guys. Peace. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.